Another notable parallel that has been examined is the curse of the earth in the Sumerian myth of Enlil and Ninlil. In this myth, Enlil, the Sumerian god of wind and storms, impregnates Ninlil, a goddess associated with grain and fertility. However, Enlil is subsequently cursed by the other gods and banished to the underworld for his actions. The curse extends to the earth, rendering it barren and infertile. While the parallel may not be exact, as it involves a divine curse rather than a personal one, the theme of the earth being cursed as a consequence of wrongdoing resonates with the biblical account of Cain. In the biblical narrative, Cain commits the grievous act of fratricide, killing his brother Abel out of jealousy. As a consequence, God curses the ground, making it unproductive and causing Cain to become a wanderer. But that's not the only potential influence on the Cain and Abel story. Let us delve into the Adapa myth. In this Mesopotamian tale, Adapa, a mortal endowed with great wisdom and knowledge, finds himself embroiled in a fateful encounter with divine beings. Through a series of trials and encounters, Adapa grapples with the dichotomy of mortal limitations and divine aspirations, ultimately making a choice that seals his destiny. Here we witness themes of human ambition, the yearning for immortality, and the delicate balance between mortals and the divine. Now let's shift your gaze to the biblical account of Cain and Abel, a tale etched into the sacred text of ancient Israel. This narrative explores the tumultuous relationship between two brothers, culminating in a tragic act of fratricide. Jealousy, divine favoritism, and the consequences of unchecked emotions form the core of this story, painting a vivid portrait of the complexities inherent in human interactions. Drawing these threads together, we discern intriguing parallels between the Adapa myth and the Cain and Abel narrative. Both tales delve into the fundamental human experience of grappling with existential dilemmas, the longing for divine recognition, and the disruptive forces of jealousy and rivalry within familial relationships. Moreover, they highlight the eternal quest for understanding the intricate dynamics between mortals and the divine realm. Another ancient 5,000 to 6,000 year old myth that bears similarities to the story of Cain and Abel. One such myth comes from ancient Sumer, predating the biblical account. It involves the story of Damuzid and his sister Geshtinana. In Sumerian mythology, Damuzid was a shepherd, while Geshtinana was associated with vegetation and fertility. The story goes that Damuzid was favored by the gods for his offerings and success as a shepherd, which led to his sister's jealousy. In a tragic turn of events, Geshtinana's envy got the better of her, and she orchestrated her brother's death. In some versions, she conspired with demons or deceived Damuzid into a situation where he was captured and killed. The myth of Damuzid and Geshtinana shares similarities with the story of Cain and Abel, particularly in the terms of sibling rivalry, jealousy, and the act of one sibling causing the death of the other. It explores themes of divine favoritism, the consequences of envy, and the intricate dynamics of familial relationships. It's fascinating to see how these myths, spanning various cultures and time periods, reflect similar motifs and narratives. They highlight the timeless themes of human nature, the complexities of sibling dynamics, and the consequences of destructive emotions resonating across generations and cultures. Gather around, mortals, for a tale straight out of Pharaoh's playbook, where sibling rivalry reaches godly proportions and divine drama reigns supreme. Prepare yourselves for the mythic showdown of Osiris and Seth, a tale that dances in the sands of Egypt and shares uncanny connections with the biblical saga of Cain and Abel. Picture Osiris, the majestic ruler of the Nile, beloved by his subjects and oozing charisma like a fashionable pharaoh. Alongside him is Seth, the wild and unpredictable brother, with a penchant for chaos and a dash of jealousy. In the annals of sibling dynamics, this duo takes the cake. One fateful day, Seth's green-eyed monster gets the better of him, and he cunningly hatches a plot against his illustrious brother. With a mixture of deceit and brute force, Seth slays Osiris, sending shockwaves through the divine realm. It's a divine murder mystery with a twist, where brotherly love gives way to a turbulent tale of power and revenge. Now let's draw the parallels to the biblical story of Cain and Abel. In both narratives, we witness a brotherly clash that leads to the untimely demise of one sibling. Cain, driven by envy, takes Abel's life in a fit of rage, forever branding the tale as a cautionary tale of fratricidal fury. The connection lies not only in the fratricide, but also in the themes of jealousy and divine judgment. In both stories, the perpetrators face consequences for their deeds, be it the divine curse placed upon Cain, or the subsequent divine retribution Seth endures for his heinous act. It's a cosmic game of cause and effect, where divine justice intervenes in the face of family betrayal. So as we venture through the mythical tapestry of Osiris and Seth, we find a profound connection to the Cain and Abel narrative. Sibling rivalries, acts of violence, and divine repercussions serve as universal reminders that the complexities of family dynamics transcend time and culture. Remember, dear mortals, whether in the arid sands of Egypt or the fertile lands of biblical tales, the human condition and its complexities remain a timeless source of intrigue, lessons, and the occasional witty mythological parallel. Okay now, history buffs and myth enthusiasts, for a legendary tale that takes us to the mighty city of Rome and back to the biblical saga of Cain and Abel. Let me regale you with the story of Romulus and Remus, the feisty twins who sprang from divine lineage, fought like gladiators, and left a mark on both Roman and biblical lore. Imagine the ancient landscape of Italy, where the river Tiber whispered secrets to the gods and destiny was written into the stars. Enter Romulus and Remus, born to Rhea Silvia and the mischievous deity Mars. These brothers were as different as gladiatorial combat and a Roman chariot race, and their destinies clashed like swords on the battlefield. In a cruel, twist of fate, Romulus and Remus were abandoned as infants, left to the mercy of the wild and ferocious nature surrounding them. Miraculously, they were saved by the nurturing paws of a she-wolf, who became their foster mother. Talk about an unconventional family dynamic. As the brothers matured, the gods whispered in their ears, filling their minds with dreams of grandeur and a yearning for dominion. They set out to establish a city and became co-founders of Rome. But alas, power struggles ensued, and sibling rivalry ignited like a Roman candle. In an explosive moment of heated disagreement, Romulus, ever the alpha twin, dealt the fatal blow to Remus, leaving him sprawled on the ground like a fallen gladiator. It was a fratricidal act that echoed the biblical tale of Cain and Abel, where sibling envy led to bloodshed and forever imprinted upon our collective consciousness. Now let's connect the threads to the Cain and Abel narrative. In both stories, we witness the destructive force of jealousy and the tragic consequences that arise from sibling strife, whether it's Cain's jealous wrath or Romulus's fatal blow. The blood of brothers strains the pages of ancient myth and biblical legend. But the connection doesn't end there. The themes of founding cities and establishing civilizations also intertwine. Both Cain and Romulus take the reins of destiny, founding cities that bear their names. Cain with the city of Enoch, and Romulus with the eternal city of Rome. The tales carry echoes of ambition that can lead to the glory or the tarnishings of souls. So dear friends, as we tread the ancient roads of Rome and delve into the depths of myth, we discover the intertwined threads of Cain and Abel and Romulus and Remus, sibling rivalries, fatal blows, and the consequences of unchecked emotions transcend time and culture, reminding us of the complexities of human nature again. Remember, whether in the halls of Rome or the pages of sacred texts, these ancient stories continue to captivate and intrigue, offering lessons, laughter, and a touch of mythological wit. Ladies and gentlemen, myth enthusiasts and seekers of ancient wisdom, prepare yourselves for an enthralling journey into the mysterious origins of Enoch, the next captivating chapter in our series unraveling the mythological antecedents of biblical characters. But before we embark on this thrilling quest, let us pause and reflect on the intriguing web of connections we have uncovered thus far. Indeed, the biblical authors, in their quest to convey profound truths through storytelling, wove together threads of ancient mythologies, creating a tapestry of captivating narratives. As we have seen, the story of Cain and Abel, with its echoes of sibling betrayal and divine favoritism, finds intriguing parallels in myths that predate it by centuries. The ancient world abounds with tales of mythical brothers, their destinies entwined with betrayal and tragedy. But hold on to your intellectual hats, dear viewers, for our journey does not end with Cain and Abel. No. We venture further into the enigmatic depths of the biblical narrative, where we encounter the enigmatic figure of Enoch, a mysterious character in the genealogical lineage from Adam and Eve to the heroic Abraham. Here, we tread upon uncertain ground, where dates and timelines defy conventional understanding. What are the origins of this bewildering genealogy? What myths and influence shaped the biblical author's portrayal of Enoch and the extraordinary lifespan attributed to these ancient figures? These questions beckon us to unravel the layers of myth and historical context surrounding Enoch's enigmatic tale. In our upcoming video, we shall embark on an expedition traversing the annals of ancient mythology, venturing through Mesopotamian legends, Egyptian cosmologies, and other tantalizing sources that may hold the keys to unlocking the mysteries of Enoch's origins. We shall navigate the murky waters of symbolism, explore the realm of divine encounters, and seek the hidden connections that bridge myth and scripture. But dear viewers, we cannot undertake this quest without your participation. We implore you to subscribe to our channel, ensuring you do not miss a single episode of this riveting series. Hit that like button to show your enthusiasm for unraveling the ancient tapestry of myths and legends. And above all, we beseech you to leave a comment, sharing your favorite moments from this video and your burning questions as we delve into the cryptic origins of Enoch. So buckle up, myth seekers, and join us on this enthralling expedition as we journey through the ancient world, unearthing the influences, connections, and enigmatic origins that shape the captivating characters of biblical lore. Together we shall unravel the mysteries that lie beneath the surface, illuminating the profound truths and timeless wisdom hidden within these ancient tales. Subscribe now, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments section, for this is just the beginning of our voyage into the realms of myth and biblical mysteries.